Hey everybody, my name's Gavin, and I'm reviewing LEGO Star Wars Set 75449 Siege of Mandalore Battle Pack. It comes with 116 pieces, 2 new Mandalorian Super Commando minifigures, and 2 reused 332nd Clone Troopers. So here's the build itself. It comes with a new Mandalorian Speeder. That's a rehash of the 2013 set that I was fortunate to get as a kid. It has a seat down here for one of the Super Commandos, as long as another one back here, so that way you can add another one to the gun. Here, I'll show you that here in 1 second. So here's the Mandalorians on the actual speeder. I will say the back of the speeder does look a little goofy because like they'll have to like be all the way down like that. But if you want to like, if you're like a kid especially, like if you want to imagine them being like just like up in their jetpack, I guess it's normal. But it kind of does look a little wonky from the back. And then the cockpit itself does look fine, especially with the Mandalorian in there. But overall, this build is like okay, I guess. It's not really the best in my opinion. The gate itself is probably just okay for the most part, but if you do get multiple, combining them, I feel like that would definitely make it look a little bit better. But it does have a play feature here with the gun itself that you can shoot, and here it is. There we go, that one was pretty good. And I think it's just okay for what it is. I mean, I know it's supposed to obviously be the Battle of Mandalore, but I feel like they could have done something a little bit better. I would have much rather them had like a little bridge, and so that way like if you do army build, you can combine into like a huge bridge, but that's just me. Alright, and then here's the trooper on the actual gun. This one looks way better compared to the speeder, because this one like you could actually like have the minifigure stand like on the plate itself while it can shoot straight forward. So this one actually looks pretty good. Alright, and then we have the main feature, like play feature of the set, which includes the stud shooting blaster. These have been out for like 10 years now, like it's fine, but here's the stud shooter in action. I mean, it's the same thing for that one and also the speeder as well, except this one for the Mandalorians is red while the clone one is blue. Alright, and let's get to the actual figures themselves. So this is the female Super Commando. Let's try to get its focus. There we go. She has a very nice helmet that's very accurate to the show itself, besides the visor, which I will complain about later in my actual thoughts and ideas. But the print itself is absolutely gorgeous on both sides. That, and then there's also printing on the back of the torso behind the jetpack as well. And then there's the female face itself. The male Mandalorian is probably my favorite figure in the set, just because I feel like the print looks like more cohesive compared to the female one. It's not like the female one is even that bad, but I just like this one way more. I feel like the colors of like the silver going from like the torso down to the legs looks so good, along with the accessories on it. I think it's probably the best minifigure in the set. The whole set by itself is arguably probably the best battle pack this year, even though it's the only one that came out, but it's definitely, in my opinion, probably the best one that we've had in a little bit, because the variety of minifigures, not including the 332nd Troopers. Alright, and now we have my main gripes with the set. My main gripes with the set is that compared to the old Mandalorian, right here, the helmet, it looks so much cleaner with the black like visor compared to the silver. The silver just looks odd. I don't know how to describe it, but here's the actual picture of what it should look like right here. Okay, you see it? Okay. And then all of the other Mandalorians that I have that are like older, they all have the same thing, which is the black visor, but the new ones don't. And it's so annoying, with the exception of Car Saxon. But it's so annoying to me how they can get this right 13 years ago, 5 years ago, even longer than that. Probably, I don't even remember when that came out, probably like 2008. So even longer than that. They can get it right all the way back then, but they can't get it right now. And that's so frustrating to me. And it's the same thing, but with the helmet warts on the 332nd. Here's the old one. Sorry, here's the new one. Here's the old one. The old one looks so much cleaner on the side. It looks so much cleaner. I don't understand how they can get it right 6 years ago now, but they can't get it right now. It doesn't make any sense. But through the ups and downs, the Lego Star Wars set 75449 Siege of Mandalore Battle Pack is probably my favorite Lego Star Wars set to come out on January 1st, mainly because I can't afford the big ones right now, but, you know, I feel like it's just the best because of the new figures. I mean, if you could just get, like, the old helmet on the new figures, I bet you... One second. Okay, not I bet you, it is! It's way more clean if they had the old helmets on the new figure. It looks so much cleaner. But besides that, everything else about the set is awesome. I mean, it's a dream come true. This is probably my favorite arc in all of the Clone Wars besides Umbara. So it's a dream come true. So overall, I would recommend buying this set, especially if it is on sale, because I bought it for $22.99, which is a little bit of a ripoff. I would, if it was like 18 bucks or like 19 bucks or something like that, I would definitely buy this set. I mean, I would, like I said earlier, I would give it an 8 out of 10 overall. So I would go out there and buy it whenever it gets on sale in a couple months. And if you guys could please like, subscribe, and just hit the notification bell for when I have other future videos come out. I will eventually review some of my sets that I already have built, like the Arkham Asylum, down here, Galactus, the X-Mansion, eventually the Ninjago sets. I have a couple more Star Wars sets that I have up here, and then up there, I have the Daily Bugle. So, if you guys could please like, subscribe, put the notification bell on,